When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will be first on the attack. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
He's brought down quickly. In there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they're not on the same page there. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right?
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
He's going to run it. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got his man. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And it's on.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. This quarterback is very athletic, and he's got a lot of speed. He's probably too fast for some of these D linemen to catch up, but not the free safety. He'll go toe-to-toe and go sideline to sideline with his QB all game long.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Smashes through the tackle. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to print the field position with the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Catch in the middle. It's Cole. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Purdue! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the 2nd one, and now to try to get things back on track. Offense at an empty set. He's got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rides to the back. Find some fresh air. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They feed him again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. A lot of urgency for this offense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little release to the back. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. On target to the left. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And the Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have it.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throw.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 9 over Hawaii. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Gets it out fast. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here we go. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Converts on 4th down, still going.
And that is the advantage of having versatility. Running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game, and on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
On the move, he fires. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Well,
this is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense making their way on the field to open this game. Hey, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Robinson. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Early in this season group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The Hokies come up to the line in a hurry-up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 43-yard attempt. We got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense gets their first crack now. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
When the defense sits back in his zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Garrett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the deep.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. And this one is caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offside. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Hokies will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. The Ducks are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pass caught, can he get in? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Garrett. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the penalty is going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. So now on comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the running back takes the handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The back's got it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The game makes it second and medium.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Throws it to the right. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to chuck it again. There's contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That pass is caught. Breaking free at midfield. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Incomplete for a third straight play. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To the air, it's Robinson. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Second down after that completion. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught quickly. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Grab near the sticks. It's Garrett. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Snags a quick throw. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Garrett. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Dropping back. It's Robinson. Running out of time in the pocket. On a pass. It's home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The Hokies will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Nice grab. It's Garrett. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the
He's in the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Ball handed off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, looking for the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Hokies will have to kick it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Garrett. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. It's a draw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his...
Touchdown, Ducks! They continue to roll up the score. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds for the 1st down marker. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Looking to throw again. Grab by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! He would not be stopped. Empty backfield now as they go for 2.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the...
And it's picked off in the end zone. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Grinding away on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their time.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the... Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And he knocks through the PAT. On the hand seam, all over that to make the recovery. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. They'll run it here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Robinson. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to throw.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Second down play coming up. It's a run. The running back's got it. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle and incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it in the open. Breaks free with room to run. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today. And
I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.